Hello YouTubers, Hammy Technoid here. And before I get started on this video officially, what I'd like to show you is how this Tascam DA88, when it starts up, it is so freaking cool. I hope my camera can catch it, but I have to get close and turn it on now. So watch what it does when it turns on. Yeah, did you see that? It spells Tascam on the display. Okay, that's what I wanted to show you first. Okay, so what I wanted to do a video on today is the theme of it is old school digital meets new school digital. Okay, it's still digital, but it's old school and new school. I already showed you my Tascam DA88. This is a recorder. It uses 8mm video high 8 tapes, and here is one I have here. And this is the one that I'm going to use as a source for my demo today, and it uses those tapes, and it records 8 tracks of digital audio through analog inputs or through a digital interface, which I have there. That is that one unit space, beige colored unit at the top. Also a Tascam used to interface digital signals directly into the DA88, or you can access the digital signals coming out as I am using it for in this demonstration here. So I'm going to plug in the tape into the DA88, and it is going to load it. As it says, it's loading, and then it finds the location on the tape in time, and that is, oh, it says I have an error. Oops. Okay, well, once it goes into error, and these tapes are old, so I don't imagine that I was just playing it a little bit ago. Okay, so to solve that problem, I've got to turn it off, turn off the unit, and we'll get to see the Tascam scroll again. Isn't that something? Oh boy. Okay, so we turn on the tape again. There it goes, Tascam. Okay, cool. And now it's loading the tape, and now it says no error. It shows the time. 34 minutes, 56 seconds, and 16 frames. It is counting out frames, okay? So this is a very precise recorder. It records the signals all precisely in digital with a time code, and that is one aspect of the digital that is so awesome, is that when you copy a digital signal onto another digital format, if the time code is correct, everything can be synced up later. And that is what I do with my Tascam SS-R100. This is the new school digital that I use, and I'm going to turn it on. It's right here. Turn it on with the on switch, and you see it has a light that lights up too, and I don't think you can see it because the camera is contrasted too much. But right now it's going through a cycle. It's asking to, maybe I can, if I get it close. There we go. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn it off and let you see that again. Okay, powered off. There's the screen, says SS-R100. Okay, going to turn the power back on. Now you can see it says Tascam. Solid state recorder, no moving parts. Okay, it says the power is on. It's media reading. I've got an SD card in there now. So I'm going to record onto an SD card, and for some reason it says 13:56. I think that's the time. I don't know. I haven't set the time on it yet, so who knows. Anyway, once you got your media read and everything, then you go into the standby mode, which you just press to record, and it automatically pauses it, ready to go. And then if you want to start recording, you hit the play. Okay, and I'm going to hit the play now because I want this whole thing to be recorded as I go, and I'm going to use it as an auxiliary track when I play back. And I think I can less than do that. There we are. Okay, so I'm going to hit play. Come on, play. Oh, wait a minute. Do I have to hit record again? It's been so long since I've used it. Oh, DIN. Okay, look at this. Look at this. This is something here. Okay, DIN unlock. I forgot about that one. DIN unlock. what happens with the DIN unlock is it won't go into record mode because it's looking for the sync signal from the digital. Okay, and that's where this guy here, this one rack unit here, provides the sync signal. So I forgot to turn it on. It should have been on already. So there we are. We have that turned on. Okay, and now you see on the screen for the SS-R100, it says it is synced in at 48K, ready to go. Okay, so I'm going to hit the play button again. Watch my camera work. It's so horrible. I hate it when I'm doing it like this. Can't even see the button. Okay, now I hit play, and now it is recording. Okay, so it is recording now, and you can see on the screen, if I get it back on there, it is sequencing the time. Okay, it is incrementing the time, and because it has it synced to one of these channels up here, I can do channels 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or 7 and 8, but only 2 at a time. Okay, so now I'm going to hit the play button on the Tascam DA88. Hit the play, see, and the time will increment. And now you see on the SS-R100, the levels are going. Okay, and that is a direct level sync going directly in digital format, this remaining in the digital domain, and it is staying in there, and no additional distortion is being added. It is going directly from digital to digital. Okay, now this is where it gets fun. I can go to a different track on the interface unit, and now we'll hear this track here. Okay, and you can only get signals on tracks that have signals. So if you're seeing the LED lights, the level lets go, then you have access to a track. Okay, so then I'm getting that track, and then back to this track. Oh, that track went away. Okay, and it's fading out. Okay, so, and that is the end of that song, and if I'm not mistaken, it is going to go into the next song. I'm going to pause here for now. Okay, the song should start now pretty soon. The next song, it was coded to start at 3526. There it is. Okay. And now it's synced in, and the levels are following. And I've got it set on tracks 7 and 8. Okay. And that is the tracks 7 and 8 that are playing there. And now you see there's something on tracks 5 and 6. So I'm going to switch in tracks 5 and 6 on here. And there we are. There we are getting what's on track. Oh, they just faded away. See, there's nothing there, so it faded away. Now, back to tracks 7 and 8. And there we go. Okay. Now this apparently is a mix down from a previous recording. And I used up some of the tracks to do a further mix to add more instruments. But you see, the SS-R100 is recording everything straight in digital mode directly from the interface unit that is connected to channels 7 and 8. And there is the panel there that shows you the function of the recorder. This is recording at 48 kilohertz in a wave format at 16-bit. Because that is the highest that the DA88 is allowed to record at. It records at 16-bit, 48 kilohertz. So it is a perfect sync up between the two, and that is how I transfer digital tracks over to my SS-R100. And what makes it nice is the fact that they are perfectly synced. They remain synced. Now, see, I see that there's something on tracks 5 and 6, so I'm going to change tracks 5 and 6 up here, if it focuses. There we go. Now we have tracks 5 and 6 playing, and that is what is on tracks 5 and 6. Okay. And that is going to be added in later on the mix down. Okay. But there's track 7 and 8, and you'll see when I do it, the camera here is very wobbly. When I trick to a different track, you see it says DIN unlock just for that second. and again didn't unlock. So this is my demo of the old school, the old school digital and the new school digital being combined and still being useful. You see, the device still plays my tapes, so I can transfer them over to my new solid state recorder and mix them up again on my digital audio workstation. And I have my Mackie mixer right here that I use sometimes too. So this is, I'm going to say goodbye for now and see you later. So I hope you enjoyed this old school, new school demonstration.